in Paris, France, as Glory 28 rolls on.
He debuted in Lille at Glory 22 against Switzerland's Johan Congolo. Please welcome Cedric Doumbé.
Loud ovation here for...
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
Creating hashtags to get in Myrtle's head. He created a hashtag which was pray for Myrtle, where Myrtle was a little bothered by that, so there's a little tension in the ring tonight.
Absolutely. I'm sure that grandma that we just saw there, she loved the hashtag pray for Myrtle. Myrtle Grunhart, he called him a 5-minute gangster because once Doumbé sent that tweet out, he never heard from him again. Grunhart responded and Doumbé went silent.
Grunhart wanted a reaction. He wanted to keep this tension going. But Doumbé's doing a good job at getting inside an opponent with more experience in his head.
This man is coming off of one of the best battles of 2015 against champion Nicky Holtzkin in Amsterdam. He is Myrtle Grunhart.
#1 ranked welterweight Myrtle Grunhart, known as the Predator, the Glory 25 welterweight tournament champion, comes in with a 58-19-3 record, 33 victories by way of knockout, 4-4 in Glory, but he's 2-3 in his last 5. Would love to get a victory against Cedric Doumbé because these two, as you said, Joseph, really no love lost between them, and they really got into it at the weigh-ins too.
Yeah, there was a lot of tension between these two, but even more, Myrtle wants a rematch with Nicky Holtzkin. He felt he won that fight, and the Myrtle we saw in that fight was one of the best Myrtles we've seen in his career. He was really good at using his boxing, his angles. That's the Myrtle we need to see from now on for him to want to get that championship.
This is a guy who loves to fight in his opponent's home country. Says, bring on the booze, I'm used to it. Really plays off that emotion.
Some fighters love it, some fighters hate it. It just makes the Predator even stronger.
Glory World Series rolls on. Glory 28 from Paris. It's the welterweights now with Myrtle Grunhart and Cedric Doumbé. Grunhart 6 years older than Doumbé, who at only 23 years old has a wealth of ring experience. Grunhart has a 3-inch height advantage. The reach is exactly the same.
We are once again scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the Glory welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, a WKA Pro World Champion in 2014, who brings with him a career record of 55 wins, 4 losses, 1 bout scored even, 35 big wins by knockout. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, 1.77 meters, and he weighed in at 169 pounds, 76.7 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Cameroon by way of Bordeaux, France. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Cedric the Best Doumbé. Here now is his opponent, standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, a World Max champion who won the Glory Contender Tournament in Milan. His record, 58 wins, 19 losses, 3 bouts scored even, 33 knockouts on that career record. Standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, 1.85 meters, he weighed in at 167.5 pounds, 76.1 kilos, fighting tonight out of the Netherlands. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Murtel, the Predator, Groenhard. And your referee in charge of the Glory Ring is Gabriel LaRufa.
Judge. Time. Oh, come on.
Fight! Scheduled for three-minute rounds here in the welterweight division. Groenhard in the white gloves and Doumbé in the black gloves. No feeling out process here, Joseph. They're coming out firing.
Myrtle feels Cedric's really wild, so he said he was going to use his distance and his angles and make sure he can use his counters. Myrtle's coming out in a southpaw position. Interesting to see what he's going to throw from that stance.
You don't see that too much from Murtel Groenhard. Pressure fighter, always looking to finish. Known for his knees. And that high kick pushed back Doumbé.
Fight!
Nasty front kick attempt there from Murtel Groenhard.
Doumbé looking to set up that right hand.
Fight! Stop!
Just whiffed with it.
Myrtle talked about using his distance and angles, but he looks like he's the one attacking more often and coming straight forward.
You think that's a lot of emotion because Doumbé has gotten to Groenhard. There's no doubt about it.
It could be. Doumbé's approach is an angry fighter will make mistakes.
Good point. Doumbé pushes Groenhard back.
Myrtle looks like he's relaxing now, but I'm interested to see why he's in his southpaw and what he's going to do from there. He's using that Sitachai approach, using that left kick to crack the shell of Doumbé.
They going to work on the legs now, and then comes up high.
I like that Doumbé's fighting on the outside, using angles, using movement, hitting his combinations and getting out.
Fighters clinch and are separated.
Myrtle needs to be more active. He's letting Doumbé throw a lot. He's not really countering much. He looks really flat right now.
Doumbé goes down to the canvas, ruled a slip. Under 30 to go in round number 1. Was expecting a little bit more of a high-paced fight. They came out firing and slowed down a little bit.
Slowed down quite a bit. They're both looking flat on their feet. They're both respecting each other a little too much.
Let's go backstage to Clark Gilman.
Hi guys, I'm cage side here with Nikki Holson. Nikki, you are scheduled to fight in Copenhagen at Glory 29. How's your preparation going?
Yeah, my preparation is very good. I train very hard as always. My last fight was 2 weeks back. It was a boxing match. I win the title from the Benelux. And yeah, my preparation is going very well.
Thoughts on your opponent?
He's a strong guy, but I think I'm the better one.
We'll see about that. Thank you so much. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Clark. The natural Nikki Holskin will be back in action in April. Murtel Groenhard and Cedric Doumbé prepare for the second round, scheduled for 3. Grunhart would love another shot at the champion, Nikki Holzken.
Come on, come on. Fight!
Round number 2 in the welterweight division. Grunhart in the white gloves and Doumbé in the black.
Hey.
Myrtle's back to orthodox stance. Maybe that was a...
Stop.
There's the bad blood.
Hey, come on. Listen. Time.
Timeout call by Gabriel La Rufa.
Okay, be quiet. You understand? Be quiet. Fight!
Doumbé's in the head of Myrtle.
That's the bad blood we talked about. Fans behind Doumbé.
Big switch left knee setting up big punches.
Fight!
The 23-year-old Doumbé playing mind games with the 29-year-old Grunhart.
Fight!
And again, furious pace.
Fight!
Under 2 to go in round 2. Low kick from Doumbé. We check out the stats from round number 1.
Grunhart threw a little bit more, but didn't land as much. It's a very even round when it comes to the thrown versus landed.
And of course, I got to put you on the spot. Who'd you give that first round to?
Oh man, it was very close, but I think Doumbé was throwing a little bit more, so I might have to give that first round to Doumbé.
Understood.
Myrtle doesn't look himself. He's backing himself into corners when he talked about using distance and angles. So something might be wrong with him in there.
Stop!
See if the fighters break evenly that time. No issues.
Myrtle's constantly touching his shorts. I don't know if it's on his hip or his waistband or his jock, but something's bothering there.
Under a minute to go. Doumbé goes for the leg of Grunhart.
Someone needs to throw the jab, stay active in those zones.
It's the most vocal we have heard this crowd here in Paris supporting Cedric Doumbé.
Stop! Clinch. Fight!
There's not much action here. There's a lot on the line for these guys. Someone needs to start throwing some combinations.
Grunhart, of course, hoping to get another shot at champion Nikki Holzken.
Stop!
He lost the title fight to Holzken at Glory 26.
Fight!
Said he felt robbed.
Stop! Hey. You are no catch, okay? Warning, official warning, okay? You understand, official warning. Fight! Stop, corner.
And just like that, round 2 comes to an end. The stars are out here in Paris. There's boxer Tyson Fury, who of course works with one of the best in Glory. Fury, the WBA and WBO champion, works with the champion, Rico Verhoeven. Verhoeven credits Tyson Fury for making his jab what it is today.
And it really showed against his last fight with Adekbuy. He used that jab to set up all of his big combinations. I'm excited to see how his boxing is continually evolving.
Final preparations backstage by the champion, Rico Verhoeven.
Hey, pay attention, okay? Attention. Official warning at 12 points. Fight!
Third and final round in the welterweight division. Ron Kruk and Joseph Valtellini here for Glory 28 ringside. Myrtle Grunhart and Cedric Doumbé trying to settle their differences. Did you give that second round to Doumbé?
I have to. I'm going 2 rounds to 0 for Doumbé.
Which means Grunhardt's got some work to do here in the 3rd round.
I think he knows he's down in the scorecard and has to put some combinations together.
Again, the fans booing Grunhardt, thinking that was a late shot coming off the break.
1 point. 1 point. 1 point for all. Okay.
And Grunhardt has been deducted a point.
He's continually grabbing that kick. Referee warned him. He's taking the point away, which is going to make it even more difficult for him. He needs a knockout.
Grunhardt, 33 career knockouts, so he can do it. But he needs the Hail Mary here in round number 3. Grunhardt in a lot of trouble, and seeing that rematch with champion Nicky Holzken slip away.
Myrtle needs to get active, throw those combinations.
Just misses with the flying knee.
Myrtle's known for his big knee knockouts, so maybe that's the strike he wants to throw now to try to catch and surprise Cedric with something.
Doumbé said he knows that Grunhardt has those knees. He was preparing, and the whole team
No pushing. No pushing.
was ready if he came out and threw those knees. Under a minute to go, round 3. Can Cedric Doumbé hold on? It just seems Grunhardt's a little slow. 1 step behind.
He was very flat tonight. It wasn't the same Myrtle we saw against Nicky Holzken. With Nicky, he was using his jabs, using his distance. He fought the perfect fight. Tonight, he's a little flat. Maybe something's bothering him. He keeps touching his hip. Who knows?
Under 30 to go in round 3. What a huge victory this would be for Cedric Doumbé, but don't premature celebrate yet.
There's 15 seconds left.
This could be interesting if these two clinch up again.
Stop! Finish.
No touching of the gloves after that. We will find out who comes out on top after this.
A lot of bad blood between these two. It showed early on in the rounds when they were throwing wild. But one of the big differences was the point deduction by Myrtle Grunhardt. He just kept holding the kick. He needs to throw strikes immediately. My understanding is once you grab a kick, you can throw a strike right away. I'm not sure what the referee was seeing to deduct that point.
That seemed to be a quick point deduction. Maybe it was because the referee did warn Grunhardt several times about holding. Either way, it was a crucial point deduction. Although, in my opinion, Cedric Doumbé was dominating this fight as his family here in Paris looks to hope and celebrates a victory tonight. Some bad blood flowing in this welterweight matchup between Grunhardt and Doumbé. Final stats breakdown. Grunhardt threw a lot of punches, just wasn't very accurate, and very consistent with his punches, kicks, and knees was Cedric Doumbé. Check out some of the highlights early on. Doumbé hit the canvas. It was not considered a knockout, or knockdown, excuse me. And he really went to work, and Grunhard just didn't have any answer. This is where he lost a point, and Cedric Doumbé continued the onslaught in a very big fight for the young man from France. Let's go back into the glory ring and Tim Hughes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. Let's take a look at the totals. They scored this bout 29-27, 30-26, and 30-26. A unanimous decision for your winner, Cedric Doumbé.
Big win for Cedric Doumbé in front of the hometown crowd. Doumbé is standing by with Bazooka Joe.
Congratulations, Cedric, on a huge win in your hometown against one of the top welterweight contenders. Give me your thoughts on this fight and your performance.
Okay. I'm very happy. Thank you, Myrtle, because before the fight, I was thinking that this is a very, very strong fight. And I'm very proud to do this fight against him. It was a very hard fight because this guy, it's so hard, you know. So I'm very happy, I'm tired, and I think I'm gonna enjoy this victory very great.
Where do you think this fight puts you in the welterweight division?
I think this fight make me grow, you know. I learn a lot. I'm very happy. And now I want Nicky Holzken.
Well, this is a big win in your hometown. Say something for the French fans.
Yes, I'm very happy. Thank you all people for support. Thank you all.
Your winner, Cedric Doumbé.
Cedric Doumbé doing his best WWE impression, calling out that man, the champion, Nicky Holzken. Did it with a smile on his face, but improving to 56-4-1. Hey, he may be in the mix.